Hey there, Libra. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a tarot card reading for you today for the end of July 2025. Keep in mind, Libra, this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. If you're interested in having a personal reading done by me, you can check my website, lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. All right. As always, Libra, delegate the energies where you see fit. If I say it's you, it could be your person, and vice versa. These energies are very fluid in these general readings. All right, so we're going to do a general energy check-in between you and the person on your mind. What is the energy of the person on Libra's mind? We've got the Five of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. I'm not going to say anything yet. Can you please clarify the Five of Cups in reverse? We've got the Hanged Man. Sorry, I hit the camera. And the Sun. And the Ten of Cups. The High Priestess. The Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. It looks like somebody is awakening to something here. Somebody doesn't want to feel the grief of loss. The grief accompanied by loss. With the Five of Cups in reverse. So they're trying to prevent that. This person realizes that there was some sort of confusion here where they were not taking action or there was delay in this connection. And it looks like they're realizing something. They're realizing that they love you a lot, they love you unconditionally, and it looks like they want to try and save something with you, is what I'm seeing here. Can we get the situation for Libra? Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? They're realizing something. That's what I said. They're coming to a realization. Thank you for that confirmation. This person is coming to a realization with the Hanged Man and the Sun. And it does look like they may have taken some sort of risk in this connection, and there's happiness. Like they're realizing that they did something in this connection. They may have been somebody who was partying and making other people or just other things. They may have had some sort of addiction. Something else became a priority for this person, and it looks like this person is now trying to save this, but it looks very futile almost on their part because they're coming in as the Page of Pentacles. So I don't know, Libra. I was seeing in your layered spread that you're really looking to potentially get away. That keeps showing up for you, actually. I feel like that's been in your last several readings, that you're feeling trapped and you're trying to escape from something right now. So I'm connecting to the same group of Libras every week, it seems. Okay. So what energy is Libra bringing to this connection? What energy is Libra bringing to this connection? One more. The Eight of Wands in reverse. It looks like this has slowed right down for you. Let's take a look at what else is here. You may be going, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I saw something in your layered spread that might support this energy here. What's going on with Libra? Eight of Wands in reverse. Tell us more about this, please, before I say anything to Libra. The Queen of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess. Okay. We did see the High Priestess also showing up here in your person's energy. I feel like that was you. Maybe you have gone silent on this person, and that's why the Eight of Wands is in reverse. There's something that you've gone silent on. You've gone silent with this person. You may be manifesting something new, and that was showing up, and it looks like you're ready to kind of end this and maybe try and make something work with somebody else right now. is what I'm seeing. And that's what I was seeing yesterday. There's somebody else in your energy right now that is more appealing to you than this person who you've been connected to. Now, it looks like whatever it is, and it's showing up that this person they're not taking full accountability, I'm just going to say. They're realizing something that they had done wrong. But I didn't see the judgment. I saw the Page of Pentacles, okay? So it looks like this person wants to try and overcome their loss with you, or they're trying to prevent that from happening. But it does look like you're not really talking to this person right now, and you may be embarking on a new beginning here. Now, it is showing up as the Fool in reverse. Whoever this is, this person you've been connected to, by the way, is really got you in a very angry and upset energy with that Queen of Swords in reverse. This person has triggered you. This person has brought something out in you that you may not be used to seeing. The Queen of Swords is your court card. In the reverse, she's a force to be reckoned with. It does look like you're not really speaking to this person. You are looking to separate, is what it looks like, and you're manifesting something new into your life. For some of you, this could be somebody who you work with. I am seeing, or it just looks like it's somebody who you want to work something out with. It is showing up that the Fool is in reverse, so you may be doing something where there could be a consequence at the end of this road, and that came up in your layered reading. There could be a consequence, unforeseen consequence, but Spirit is saying that if you really consider it, you should be able to predict the consequence of this action, because it was showing up yesterday that whatever it is that you're doing may have been done before. Okay, so you might need to really get in touch with that intuitive side. Why is that Eight of Wands in reverse? Can you tell us something more about this, the situation for Libra? Yeah, you're ready to let go of this, whoever this is. You're done. It's showing up that you're done with whoever this is, even though it's showing up that you love this person unconditionally. There are irreconcilable differences right now. It's showing up that you're ready to just go. You're ready to discard this connection. So, what is in the obstacle here for Libra? What is the obstacle here for Libra? We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Something returning. And it's okay, so this King of Swords showed up in your layered reading. For some of you, this is an ex. Somebody is returning. That is showing up as an obstacle here. Can we get more on the Eight of Cups in reverse? Somebody's returning to have a discussion. This is somebody who's been in your life. See, I was reading that right yesterday. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. They're coming in from out in the cold. They're finding the strength to come in and have a discussion with you. Somebody... All right. Okay. So here's what I've got, okay? Whoever this is, we're seeing the King of Pentacles again. Whoever this is showing up that when you were connected to them before, you may have done what you're doing here, okay, where you're trying to run. You may have run from this connection before, or you have run from a connection before because you felt trapped with the Eight of Swords, and you were very, very emotionally, it was almost like what happened when you ran left you with a heavy heart, okay? So just consider that, because sometimes before we run, and the Knight of Swords is Gemini. Gemini runs. I'm Gemini. I've done it. Sometimes when we feel the urge to run, and then we finally do it, if it happens from a place of desperation, after you're able to regain your wits, sometimes you feel a certain level of regret. And what's showing up here was that you felt trapped like a crab in a bucket and you wanted to get out. And so you ran and then you felt heavy-hearted when you did it. Now, if I'm talking to a Libra right now who wants to do this and is insisting they've never done this before, well, just be aware that this is something that you may experience. You may experience heavy-heartedness if you do go through with this. Why is the Eight of Cups in reverse? Can you tell us more about this? But yes, somebody's trying to find the strength to come in from out in the cold and talk to you. They're returning. They may want a commitment with you. Now, the commitment is often the trap. And you are going to be, you may move in with whoever this is. You may move from one commitment straight into another. One trap into another. They're coming in to talk. I was right. King of Swords, coming in to talk. All right. So, what is this person's perception of Libra? What is this person's perception of Libra? Tell us about this person's perception of Libra. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person sees you. This person sees you as somebody who they want to repeat a cycle with. They want to persevere. So this past relationship, or no, this person, I'm asking about the person who we were, this person, there's somebody who's realizing something. So it does look like there is this energy of somebody wanting to persevere through this. It could both be either of these. It looks like you've got two different people here. One you're running from that you are, and you're running to somebody else who you ran from before for a lot of you. That is what it's looking like. I'm just telling you what I see. Take only what resonates. But it looks like this person sees you as somebody who wants to repeat a cycle and persevere through this, no matter how difficult it's been. But just letting you know, when we see the Nine of Wands, it is a card of perseverance through a difficult situation. And you see how he's bandaged up? He's still not completely healed from the wounds that were incurred in this other connection. And so to try and make this work means that whatever it is that's causing you to want to run from this connection is not actually being healed here. You're still trying to make something work that may be hopeless without the healing that needs to take place. Can we get more on the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? We've got the Five of Wands. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing, okay, Libra? I am seeing exactly what I said. There's this energy of war, conflict, competition. Moving from one person straight to another creates war, okay, between these two people. And you're going into another. It's showing up as I wasn't going to use the word hopeless because I didn't see the Star in reverse. But right now, with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Nine of Wands, now we definitely see the Star in reverse. Right now, the wounds that need to be healed have not been healed. You're repeating a cycle. You're doing something that you did in the past. You're moving towards another situation where it looks like a committed relationship, and you're going from one straight into another. It looks like there's a hopeless situation here. You're going to end up detaching from somebody else, moving straight towards somebody else, and then you're going to be processing something over time. And it may have to do with the person who you're walking away from. Now, this person who you're trying to walk away from right now, I'm just going to tell you, showed up as your divine counterpart. So you're going to end up, after walking away and doing this, feeling probably a certain level of regret. Okay. Can we get more on the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Libra? Yeah, this is just an interlude. You doing this, you're going to go back to so you're going to be doing exactly the same. If you're going back to an ex, you're going to end up going back to this person who will eventually be your ex. Because that's what I was seeing, is that you're actually going to process something while in this person's absence about what it was that brought you, that that was that made you want to be with them in the first place, is what I'm getting here. You're running, you're avoiding, and this is going to, it is showing up that you're running and that you are going to come back. This person sees you as somebody who's going to come back, and they see you as this may be something that they know intuitively. All right. What is this person's behavior and actions towards Libra? This person's behavior and actions towards Libra is the Three of Cups in reverse and the Justice. I'm not going to say anything yet. Can we get more? Oh, there's the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups. The Hermit in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, or no, in the upright, sorry, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. It looks like this person is going to let you go, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I'm seeing that there's this understanding that there's been damage done to the integrity of this relationship as a result of something they're realizing they did. And they're going to let you go. And they're going to... It looks like they want to persevere through this. Or it looks... Oh, here's what I've got, okay? They're going to let... This is something you two both have healing to do outside of this connection, is what I'm seeing. Because it looks like you're running, you're going to do something that you may end up regretting. I'm just going to let you know, if this is what you're about to do, you may end up regretting it. There's some sort of realization you may end up coming to. It's looking like this person is realizing something about the damage that they had done to the integrity of this connection. It looks like they're letting you go, and in the meantime, it's going to feel like that they're okay, that they're fully okay, and they're satisfied with this such situation. Now, it looks like there's going to be, and they're going to, without you there, they're going to start feeling depressed, and they may start isolating themselves. That could be why that Three of Cups is in reverse too. They may start, if this is somebody that is out partying a lot, and that is what's showing up here, they may stop doing this in order to make you happy. They might start isolating though, which isn't a good thing either, in order to persevere through this. Because this is what they're going to do to try to fight for this connection so that you will return. They're going to try and make things right with you. That is what it is. It took me a second to really put the pieces together on that one, but that is what it is. They're going to stop. They're going to give up the partying life, if that's what they do a lot of, and that is what showed up in their energy. They're going to give it up. They're going to do what they need to do in order to keep you in their life, is what I'm seeing here. Can we get the situation on the Three of Cups? We've got that this person may watch you on social media. If you've got it, they might do that. And there's something about time. In time, there's something about being in survival mode. So I don't know if you're going to go after them for anything with regard to assets that you may have accumulated together. The Justice is here too. So there may be something to do with that kind of thing, like a legal separation or a divorce, if that's the situation you're in. I'm just throwing it out there because that showed up, so I'm going to mention it. What is in the hidden position here for Libra? Oh, we've got the Six of Pentacles. And the Lovers in reverse. Just a second. Can we get more on the Six of Pentacles, please? Yeah, we've got the World. Oh, okay. This is it. This person, The person who you're having difficulties with, that you feel like you want to escape this trap from, it looks like they are going to do what they have to do to try and make this work with you. What I'm seeing here, though, Libra, is that it feels like they're putting an end to breadcrumbing you, because that's what it kind of looks like they were doing. Like, even if this person wasn't cheating, and that is, I'm not seeing that there's anything like that going on here. They were triangulating you against other aspects of their life, and it's showing up here that this person wants you to come home. If you do run, this person is going to do what they have to do to get you to stay home, and they're going to put an end. They're actually going to end a cycle, and it has to do with this breadcrumbing or this triangulating that they're doing. The issue here is that even if you do want to reconcile with this person after running, there is this energy of unrequited love, and we do see the Lovers in reverse. So it's unfortunate that this person waited this long why is it that happens? You actually have to do drastic things, like completely detach yourself emotionally from some people before they're like, yeah, I see it your way now, I'll do whatever you want. And it's like, well, now I don't even want to be with you anymore. Well, that's what it looks like is happening here. The Six of Pentacles. We've got, this person's going to want to meet with you. There's a spiritual connection here between you and this person. They showed up as your divine counterpart. We saw the High Priestess in both of your energy. I'm seeing the equivalent of the High Priestess show up in this deck twice now, and now it's actually out. It does look like this is going to happen. This is not what you're seeing. The unfortunate thing is that you may still be in an energy of, I don't want to be trapped again, and you may not want to go for this. All right. What is the advice for Libra? What is the advice for Libra? We've got the Six of Cups. You may have children with this person. Okay, the Three of Swords in reverse. So it does look like for you, some of you, you've done this before. The Six of Cups, it is showing up here in a corresponding position that there's something returning to you. Somebody coming in from out in the cold, wanting a commitment with you, and it's going to require you to move. This is somebody who it's showing up for a lot of you. This is somebody who you were connected to in the past. And it looks like you're going to try and overcome some sort of heartbreak that you had felt in that particular connection. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why is the Six of Cups here? We've got the King of Wands. You're very attracted to this past person. We've got the Three of Cups in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. We've got the Six of Cups, the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so here's what I've got, okay, Libra? Whatever issues that you felt like you had experienced with this past person, whatever issues you felt like you had experienced with this person in the past that caused you to want to run in the first place, expect that to be the case again. For some of you, you were dealing with somebody who you had communication issues with them, where the communication may have felt almost like it was very immature. You may have been dealing with somebody who had like this chronic, petulant, oppositionally defiant side to them. And it's showing up here that right now you're holding on to the memories of nostalgia, but you're not really considering what you had gone through in the past. So even though you're holding on to the memories of nostalgia, you're ready to break something off with somebody else right now who is actually showing up as your divine counterpart in order to try and make something work, because it looks like you're in a state of desperation, but it is looking like there is a potential that any issues that you had experienced with this past person will will rear their head again. So if you think that this person may have grown up at all over the course of time that the two of you haven't been connected, it's not showing up that way at all. With that Page of Wands in reverse, can we get the situation on this? They are coming in to chase. Somebody's chasing somebody. It does look like you do love each other. And it is showing up that they are a soulmate connection for you. That doesn't mean they're your divine counterpart. It just might mean that they're here to teach you a lesson. There's something, and that showed up in your layered spread yesterday, that there's something that you're meant to go through with whoever this is that's going to bring you to a place of wisdom that you've not been at in your life yet. So you will grow from this. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Libra? There's the Judgment in reverse and the King of Pentacles. This is, okay, so you're getting yourself potentially back into a commitment with somebody who, I'm seeing the Judgment in reverse. This may be somebody who doesn't take a lot of accountability. There's lack of accountability, lack of forgiveness. Can we get the Judgment in reverse? This person may be still sour about something that had happened in the past. There's gonna be a Tower. Okay, so we saw in your spread yesterday that whoever this is was showing up as a temptation. If you return to this person, there will be a consequence that is meant to awaken you to something. There's still something you're sleeping through right now, and that showed up in your spread yesterday. So if you're watching this and you didn't watch that yesterday, and this resonates with you, you might want to watch that. But there's something you're going to awaken to, and it's going to be that you actually may feel like you've gone backwards, and that you did something, or that what you went back to was something that was cruel and unjust. And you may decide to return to this other. It's showing up very strongly that whoever it is that you're considering running from right now is somebody who wants to try and make this work legitimately. And whoever it is that you're returning to right now, it doesn't look like there's much going on here, other than being very strongly attracted to each other and then maybe getting yourself caught up in another trap. It does look like you may return back to this other person and try and work on your commitment here, is what I'm seeing. So can we get the situation for Libra for the Judgment in reverse? You're just going to realize that you had exercised poor judgment after something goes wrong here. There is a magnetic attraction. You're going to realize something about being magnetically pulled to very the poison, toxicity, toxic connection. You're meant to awaken to this. That's what showed up yesterday. There's something you're meant to awaken to, and it has to do with what it is that you're attracted to. Because you're attracted to somebody right now. And honestly, even this other person who's waking up to something, it doesn't look like you were really, what you had with this person was really healthy. So you two are still gonna, oh my God, Spirit doesn't want me to talk to you. Whoever this is doesn't want me saying this to you. This past person who's coming back to you doesn't want me telling you any of this. They really want you back. So obviously, Libra, if you're considering going to a new person or a past person who's going to be new to you again, expect that there's going to be some sort of potential consequence for following the route of temptation. But you are meant to awaken to something, so it's not always such a bad thing. And it looks like for a lot of you, you may decide to try and work things out with the person you're trying to run from right now. So that is your tarot card reading for the end of July 2025. Thank you so much, Libra, for all of your support, your likes and shares and subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.